This thing is bigger than some bacteria, and it might make us rewrite what life even means. You think viruses are tiny, invisible hijackers. Meet the giants that laugh at that idea. In 1992, scientists found something the size of a small cell sitting in a cooling tower. It looked like a microbe, but it behaved like a virus. It was called mimivirus. It started a quiet revolution. Mimivirus wasn't a curiosity. It carried the genetic handwriting of complexity, genes for protein building, DNA repair, things we only expected inside cells. Then came other monsters, Pandoravirus, Pithavirus, Malavirus. They are hulking structures visible under a light microscope, genomes so fat they rival free-living bacteria. They build viral factories inside their hosts that look more like tiny cities than simple infection sites. That's the part that breaks you out of comfort. Some of these giants come with their own parasites. A tiny virus called a virophage can infect the giant virus while it's infecting an amoeba and sabotage the whole operation. It's a war inside a cell. Imagine a hacker taking control of the malware that's already hijacked your computer. We used to think viruses were simple. Now they have ecosystems. And the past is still hiding them. In Siberian permafrost, scientists revived a giant virus trapped for tens of thousands of years. It awoke in a lab amoeba and went about its ancient business, perfectly intact after millennia of ice. If the cold can keep one safe for 20,000 years, what else is sleeping under melting ice as the planet warms? Here's the real shock. Some researchers argue these giants are leftovers from a vanished world, a lineage that split off from the tree of life before bacteria and archaea consolidated. Others say they're genetic chimera, sponges accumulating stolen genes. Either way, they force a brutal question. Are viruses merely tools or remnants of former life forms that once rivaled cells? That's more than an academic puzzle. It changes how we think about the origin of complexity, about which forms of life can exist, and about surprises still locked in ice. The story of these monsters is still unfolding, and every thawed sample is a page in a book we barely know how to read. If the idea of giant, ancient viruses hiding like fossilized monsters under ice fascinates you, hit like, share this with someone who needs to be shocked, and subscribe so you don't miss the next chapter of the world waking up.